Good morning. This is Unit 1, Strategic Marketing Management. The topic is Advanced Concepts and Approaches in Marketing. In the previous class, we have seen the 5 marketing philosophies or concepts, that is, the production concept, the product concept, selling concept, marketing concept, and the societal marketing concept. So in this class, we are going to see the advanced concepts of marketing. First one is holistic marketing concept. Here, holistic means everything matters. It's defined as a marketing strategy which considers the business as a whole and not as an entity with various different parts. Business, it comprises of various departments, but these departments have to come together to build the business image or a good brand image or a good image in the minds of the customers. So these interconnected marketing activities, whenever they takes place and builds an image in the minds of the customer about the product, that is called as holistic marketing concept. For example, the various departments in an organization like sales and marketing or accounting and finance, R&D and product development, and even HR and its operations. So these have to come together to implement a holistic marketing concept wherein the R&D and the product development, research and development, and for developing the product, it has to take the feedback from marketing and sales to launch the product which is going to attract the customers. The components of holistic marketing are internal marketing, integrated marketing, performance marketing, and relationship marketing. Coming to the internal marketing, it is the place within an organization where it plays a key role for the employees who were treated or who has to be treated as internal customers by the company. Here, each department has to work with the common intention in their mind of customer satisfaction, of achieving the customer satisfaction. So the company has to treat the employees as internal customers. As the external customers, how they are going to treat them, the same way the employees should be treated as an internal customers. Then only each and every departments and the employees who are working in those departments will have the aim to achieve that particular target. Internal marketing ensures that all employees are working towards a common cause. So common cause is nothing but they have to go for long run and they have to meet the expectations of the customers and even satisfaction of the customer. So here top management plays a crucial role, and the internal marketing principles can be done through proper training right from the time of mm, taking the employees into the organization. The best example for internal marketing is the company you can take as LG. So LG is one of the leading consumer durable brands in the market. So now there are n number of products who are in competition with LG, but still this particular company has various products which are developed and marketed regularly. So through R&D and maintaining the internal marketing, it's like the company is growing along with other making other departments and logistics and supply chain, and also giving the right product at the right time with the right cost to the customer is very important. So the best example I can take here is LG. When implementing internal marketing, the internal customers is equal to external customers, and even the marketing communications have to be how the external carried out for external customers. It has to be done within the organization also. That is, internal departmental communication needs to be carried out for internal marketing too. So then only the company can flourish and can go for achieving its goals in the long run. Next, integrated marketing. So it is a marketing strategy that gives a stress on the importance of a consistent, multidimensional, and the seamless effort of various members in the company who will make the brand experience for the consumers. So here, each branding effort, either it may be through television or through radio or anything, internet, in person, indirect or indirect, it's presented in similar style that makes that reinforces the brand's ultimate message. That means it creates a strong brand image in the minds of the customers. So here, consistency in integrated marketing. Consistency, that means it's not a lack of creativity, but here it gives importance like based on the, here I can say it's as an everyday effort. So every day they will be working on the marketing strategies. So either it may be through the tagline, even small to small things will be taken into consideration by all the members in the company. So here instead a marketing team which will work behind the scenes for getting that brand, or but by giving a strong image about the brand. It's the effort of the number of marketing members who are behind the scenes who will put effort and prepare that particular brand, that is brand image, in the minds of the customers. So for example, if you take the Apple iPhone, so it's the best example for integrated marketing, wherein it is consistent, say in their marketing team. So their way of working, their way of presenting, their way of creating the brand image in the minds of the customers is unique, and that makes the customer, so he will make it like he will differentiate it with other products very easily. Like that means it doesn't come with almost all the products. He'll not be able to compare it with the normal products. So that has its own image. It is a high in the minds of the customers. Next, performance marketing. So it's a comprehensive term that refers to online marketing and advertising programs where a specific action will be done. After that completion of the action, the advertisers will pay the marketing companies. So usually in normal advertising, the fees will be paid first, and then it will be advertised through various channels, through various media, and it does not depend upon the success of the ads, like whether they are effective or not. But in here in performance marketing, the advertisers will only pay for successful transactions. So it has successfully reversed. I can say that the performance marketing has successfully, entirely it has reversed the traditional value proposition of advertising, wherein the real-time measurement of return on investment is possible. So here, the cost per impression, that is how many times that particular advertisement is shown through any channel. So that will be taken into account, and cost per click, the amount an advertiser pays only when the advertisement is clicked on, and cost per sales. Here the advertiser pays only when a sale is directly generated by an advertisement. So these are all the ways wherein the traditional form of advertising has been replaced based on the performance, and it is one of the effective way in marketing the various goods and services to the ultimate customers. Next, coming to the relationship marketing, it is about forming long-term relationship with customers. So, relationship marketing tries to make the customer loyal by providing the products as well as services. Not only producing the products and making them satisfied, but also after selling the products, the services, after sale services being given to the customer is important for maintaining long-term relationships. So here this is entirely different from normal advertising practices, where the single where the focus will be on a single transaction or single advertisement. Here the relationship marketing, not linked with a single product or just one time offer, it involves the company. It has to do continuous research has to be done, and it has to improve its way of giving services and producing the better products by doing the research and development in the products in order to maximize the value of that relationship for the customer. It involves the improvement of internal operations too. So many customers, they'll not leave the company not because they are not satisfied with the product, but due to the fact that they are frustrated with the customer service. That is, the after sales service will not be given by most of the companies. So due to this reason, the company will not be able to do its operations for the long run. So internal operations has to be done, and it has to meet the customer's requirements. So here technology also plays an important role in relationship marketing, where nowadays the internet has made it easier for companies to track, store, analyze, and then utilize vast amount of information about the customers. And even the customers are given the personalized ads, and if there are any special deals, offers, and any services to be given, these all are given by the company as a token of appreciation for the loyalty of customers. So even nowadays, social media sites make the customers engage in the products, and their even informal information will also be given. In the past, there was not enough record of every single customer, but now the due to this automation of the companies, that means all the clients information can be kept, and the marketing efforts can be easily achieved. So next, green marketing. It is relatively a new concept, which involves the promotion of products and services which are safe for the environment, keeping the environment in the mind. These promotion of products and services will be made in manufacturing, promotion, development, distribution, even the consumption of the products and services. If it is sustainable and which will not cause the damage to the environment or nature. Here, the company's offerings will be made on the basis of the environmental advantages. Activities that includes the product adjustment according to the nature, change in the process of production and advertising, and even in the sustainable packaging of the products. So the main aim is to reduce the adverse effects of the products and its consumption and even the disposal of the product on the environment. So that means the products and services should be eco-friendly and should not harm the environment. Next, coming to the direct marketing, it's a type of marketing campaign where its goal is to initiate the personal relationship between the customer and the marketing organization. So here the marketing organization communicates directly with the pre-selected customers or a segment of customers through any one of the marketing channels. The main feature of this marketing is a direct response. So organizations will be able to get the response immediately upon their marketing efforts and any improvements, suggestions, or with the orders as well as with the purchasing request. So it stands in contrast to traditional advertising mediums wherein the communication messages will be there will not be any middlemen or intermediaries wherein the company or the marketing organizations will directly contact the customers. The marketing organization even relies on will not be able to depend upon the intermediaries. So it hopes that some consumers who see the ad will seek out the organization and its products. Whereas direct marketing typically happens directly between the marketing organization and the customer. So no mass messaging or even the use of intermediaries. So directly it is between the marketing organizations as well as the selected customers. Telemarketing. It is one of the forms of direct marketing where the marketing organization contacts its prospective buyers through telephone. The marketing organizations can market by phone to customers who have already bought those products or to whom the company is in have contact or if already those are customers with that particular organization, then the company can market the goods by phone to customers who have already purchased the products with that particular company. To create an awareness about the product, its services, any new product developments or any new products launched. So all these things can be communicated to the customers. Next, coming to the SMS and mobile marketing. Here's consumer can opt into direct receiving of SMS marketing messages from their preferred brands. So sometimes you will be getting the messages from Adidas or if you have already purchased made a purchase there, then you will be able to get the messages through SMS. So the so and so offers are there. So if there are any discounts during special festivals or special occasions like festivals, then you will be getting the messages directly from the company. So then mobile marketing, it's also exists in the form of mobile banner ads, push notifications, or some QR codes. You have to direct channels between the business and the customers, wherein mobile marketing is also one of the modern ways of marketing concepts. So these are all about the advanced marketing concepts, wherein it is very effective nowadays, and it is also making the customer more attractive to these forms and easily accessible also, and he'll be able to get aware of the products by sitting at its home. And through this, the communication gap is not present, and as such the marketing strategies are also having or taking a new scenario in the modern days.